People, hello, how are we? Hopefully we're all doing well. I'm Tom. Jake Paul beats up Mike Perry, and he did. He beat him up. He put a fucking jolly good beating on Mike Perry. Fair play. Look, thing with Jake Paul, whether you like it or not, he has been boxing for the best part of 7 years now, and he's dedicated the past 7 years. He hasn't been doing what KSI's been doing, which is on and off. He hasn't been doing what a lot of pro boxers do, which is on and off. He has dedicated the last 7 odd years of his life to to boxing. And because of that, he's able to reap some good rewards. And it's about time we stop pretending that these UFC fighters are a good match. Jake Paul is somebody who said he wants to go on and be a world champion. You need to start acting like that's what you want then. I get it, I do. Other people get build-up fights, cool. But the way those build-up fights work is you're supposed to progressively progress your opponents. Slowly get in there with better opponents, not keep fighting smaller, lighter, older, inexperienced MMA fighters. And that's what you're doing. How does Jake Paul expect to get better and level up as a fighter if he just kept fighting MMA fighters, fought a boxer, lost, back down to MMA fighters? You can't keep doing that. I respect what he's done. I'm not going to sit here and say and shit on him and say I don't respect what he's done. Look, every fight he's had bar Tommy Fury he's won. And fair play to him. He's doing that. He's winning and he's knocking people out. You can't deny he hasn't got power. But the whole point of what he's supposed to be doing is to be a world champion. He said, well, then you need to slowly start fighting better opponents. Fight more boxers. Fight boxers of a decent caliber and work your way up. Fight somebody like a Tommy Fury again, a rematch. Tommy Fury's got to take that. Where else is he getting money from? Tommy Fury rematch. Go for Vidal if you really want. A Chev Clark. You said to Eddie Hearn ages ago, I'll beat any of your cruiserweights. Fight a Chev Clark. I mean, Chev Clark's probably going to want to stick to his route and his path, but someone like that. And Isaac Chamberlain. They're all British, you know what I mean? Vidal Riley and the rest of it, they're all British. But somebody of note, start working your way up because you're not, you've been boxing for 7 years. You got a fair few fights. You're not a novice anymore. And fighting old, washed up MMA fighters or 60-year-old retired pro boxers isn't a good look. And it's not going to get you anywhere. It fundamentally won't get you anywhere. Fighting Mike Perry, who's a lot smaller than you. Fighting Mike Perry, who's a lot older than you. Fighting Mike Perry, who's a lot shorter than you. Fighting Mike Perry, who's a lot lighter than you. Doesn't prove anything. Doesn't impress. I'm not impressed. And the reason why, and I'm not trying to shit on him, the reason why I'm not is because you've been boxing for 7 years or not an MMA fighter. Do you know what I mean? You need to start crossing over and actually fighting boxers and progressing it where you're fighting better and better opponents every time. Not this. I also think you need to watch that fight. He looked sluggish and slow. Stop trying to be bigger than you are. Fight at your weight. Fuck off this whole cruiserweight thing, even heavyweight. What are you doing, mate? Fight at light heavy. You're a light heavyweight. I'm sorry, but you are. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, some people that really struggle to get down to that cruiserweight limit. You're not one of them. And you should always try and be the heaviest in the weight class you're in. So the heaviest at light heavy. I reckon he can make light heavy pretty comfortable. But he's ballooned himself up to try and get to this heavyweight, cruiserweight, whatever it is. 185. Do you know what I mean? He's 185. He's probably naturally 185. He probably naturally could walk around at 185. So you can fight at light heavy. And that's what you should do, because that's where you look your best. Go and fight cruiserweight if you really want to, but do a job at light heavy first. That's where you're going to have most success. It's difficult because, world champion at light heavy, you're not beating Bivol or Beterbiev, obviously, and there's a whole host of others you're not beating. But that's where you're going to have your most success. So see what you can do in your light heavy. If you really want, okay, fight a few cruisers, go up the cruiser. But just stop trying to be bigger than you are. Do you know what I mean? Who next? I just fucking hope it's an actual boxer. Do you know what I mean? Or probably Tommy Fury. Go to the Tommy Fury rematch. You lost. Where else is he going to go? He needs to make money somehow. He's not getting money from anywhere, that kind of money from anywhere else. So go there. That's my thoughts, people. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. People, YouTube works. Peace.